Hey everyone, welcome in. My name is Angie Norris and you're on my YouTube channel, 60 and a Senior. So on my YouTube channel, I talk about bookish things, and the name of my channel is 60 and a Senior because I turned 60 years old in April and I'm a senior citizen. So I like to give you my more mature point of view. So today we're going to talk about a book that I just finished reading last week entitled The Summer of Songbirds by Kristy Woodson Harvey. I had read a book by Kristy Woodson Harvey in June entitled Beach House Rules as part of a book club that I was involved in June, and I didn't know that Kristy was a North Carolina author. She lives in North Carolina and her books are set in North Carolina, and so I really enjoyed reading Beach House Rules. So I wanted to read some of her backlist, and so I found out that this was one of the books that she had written. I think this one came out in 2023. I put it on my Amazon book wish list. Someone gifted it to me, and yes, it came out in 2023. And so I'm all about reading nice, easy, breezy, summery beach reads this summer. So this one that is what this one was. So this book is also set in North Carolina. It is set around three friends primarily, Daphne, Lanier, and Mary Stewart. And they all met when they were 6 years old at Camp Holly Springs in North Carolina. And each of the cabins that the children stayed in were based on their ages. So when you were 6 years old and you were newbies at the camp, you were called Songbirds. And so they became fast friends, and so they stay in touch with one another and they call each other Songbirds. So that is where the name of the book came from. But the camp that they went to, Camp Holly Springs, is actually owned by Daphne's Aunt June. So Daphne and her mother and her aunt and her grandmother all went to this camp. And 30 years ago, June, her aunt, decided to purchase the camp and has been running it for 30 years. But now that Daphne, Lanier, and Mary Stewart are in their 30s, they've been friends for many years, since they were 6 years old, they find out that Camp Holly Springs is in financial trouble. And Daphne's Aunt June is in danger of losing the camp. And so they go on a mission to try to raise money to save the camp. So the whole book is just a lighthearted read, and it's about these three women who have had a friendship since they were 6 years old at Camp Holly Springs, and how they band together to save the camp. There are some life stories that intertwine, and there's lots of twists and turns along the way, and so I'm not going to spoil all those for you, but for a summery, easy beach read, I would highly recommend The Summer of Songbirds. I gave it a 4-star.